Hello there, and welcome to my channel. So over the weekend, I took a road trip to Oregon to visit my family, and we went on some trips to amazing destinations. So in this video, I'm gonna take you on a virtual trip around this little known state that is nestled between Washington State and California. Oregon is a state that lies in the Pacific Northwest region on the West Coast. It is very similar to Washington State because it contains many lakes, rivers, beaches, mountains, forests, and it even contains around 60 active volcanoes. The last volcano that erupted in Oregon was Mount St. Helens in 1980, which was devastating. But now the mountain is a touristic location and even has a history museum that you can visit. So let me show you around some awesome locations that you should visit in Oregon. But before we start, I want to ask you to please like this video and subscribe to my channel to support a small YouTuber like me. First, we visited the Mount Hood National Forest, which lies in central Oregon, in the heart of the Pacific Northwest. The drive up the mountain was amazing, because for miles all you can see is dense forest covering mountainous hills with the occasional glimpse of Mount Hood. The surrounding forest gives off a very eerie feeling, so much so that you might think that Bigfoot was watching you from its depths. You might be familiar with Oregon's famous Crater Lake, the deepest lake in North America. Well, Little Crater Lake is essentially a smaller version of this lake. Little Crater Lake is a spring-fed lake in the Mount Hood National Park, and it is surrounded by miles of dense evergreen forest. The lake is formed by an underground artesian spring, hence why its deep blue-green color is so intense. Over time, the flowing spring water from underground has worn down the siltstone and created a gravel lake bed at a depth of 45 feet. It's an amazing sight to see because it is so clear that you can see all of the fallen trees all the way to the bottom of the lake. This area has tons of wildflower meadows and wildlife such as beautiful birds, butterflies, and frogs. There is also a rustic campsite where you can spend the night and hikes in the area that will lead you to Timothy Lake and all throughout the surrounding forest. The area of Mount Hood National Forest also has many ski resorts and restaurant inns where you can either opt to stay the night if you're not much of a camping person, or just eat a nice meal in a rustic cabin-style restaurant. After our hike around Little Crater Lake, we decided to get some fresh and delicious codfish tacos at a nearby restaurant. Our next stop was Trillium Lake, also nestled away in Mount Hood's forest. This lake has an amazing view of Mount Hood's highest peak and is a great location for water sports such as kayaking, boating, and swimming. There's also a campground where you can stay a few days and enjoy this lake's beauty. Another incredible sight to see in Oregon is the Pittock Mansion, which is a historic house museum in Portland. This mansion was constructed in 1914 and tells the story of Portland's transformation from a pioneer town to a modern and industrialized city. It was the property of one of Portland's most influential families, the Pittocks, and was purchased by the city of Portland in 1964 and opened to the public as a historic house museum. The architecture and colorful gardens of this mansion are incredible, and its location is even more amazing. Not only does it lie in the middle of yet another forest, it was also constructed on Portland's surrounding hillsides, which is why it has an incredible view overlooking Portland. And there you have it. Those were some must-see places in the beautiful state of Oregon. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel to go on some more virtual trips with me in the future. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.